Peace and love. Pissed me off. No, sorry. The Wi-Fi is pissing me off. I titled this, Stand Up for Yourself and Put People in their place gracefully. Ladies, stop letting these men. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. Stop putting these men on the pedestal like they are the prize. Please stop putting these men on the pedestal like they are the prize. Let me show you who the prize is. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. Get this together. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at her. Listen. Baby girl, you the prize. You the prize. Your pretty ass is the prize. Your thick, your skinny, your white, your black, your green, your olive, whatever. Your bald head ass, your long head ass, your lock head ass, your thick head ass, whatever. You the prize. He ain't the prize. And the problem is, women, we have put these men on a pedestal that they asses ain't earned. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of these prissy, dainty ass men who want to be taken care of and pampered and babied like a woman. And then they get mad at you because you putting them in a place or you talking to them like they a baby. Ladies, it's time for us to stop. Women, you got sons. Let him know that he is the chaser. He's the one that's supposed to go after what he wants. He's not supposed to be being chased. Yeah, he fine, he handsome, he cute. But at the end of the day, when you get through with it all, the men aren't the prize. We are. And this is where the world going wrong at. This is what we done screwed up at. Is putting these men in our throne. A bunch of Kens walking around trying to be Ken Barbie dolls, sitting in Barbie's chair and acting like Barbies. But they want a woman to submit. They want a woman to trust in them that they're going to take care of her. But the whole time you softer than she is. And this our fault. I blame us. I blame our pretty asses. I blame our fine asses. I blame our desperate, love-hungry asses. I blame our emotional asses. Wanting to be hard up for something. Wanting to have somebody next to us to keep the bed warm, to wet your ass, and just didn't know the whole time it was going to come with problems and stipulations. And right now we're dealing with a world full of dainty men. And I'm sick of it. I don't know about y'all. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of men feeling like I'm supposed to open the door for them. I'm sick of men feeling like I'm supposed to take care of them and cater to them like they done earned it. Why are we putting these niggas on the pedestal and they ain't even earned it? These niggas don't even want to get up out the bed. Barely even want to even dial your number and say, baby, how you doing? They'll text you a WID and think they done something, but they want some pussy. Stop giving these niggas your privileges, bro. Stop letting these niggas lay up in your houses. Stop letting these niggas sleep with you when they want to. Stop caking these niggas. Because let's be real. When they run up into somebody like me, I ain't finna cake no nigga. I'm to be caked. I am the prize. I am the cake. Okay? And people wonder why I'm single. And these men out here think because you won't lick their ass. They think because they got the little swangy thing in the get down right there. They think that that's all they got to bring to the table. And they love to hit a woman who got everything with what you bring to the table. Bitch, I am the table. What you got? Because most of these men who want you to bring something to the table ain't got shit. They ain't even got a chair to bring to your table. But they want to partake at your table. They want to come to your table and take over. They want to come to your table and control you and talk to you crazy, disrespect you, and narcissist you out of your shit that you worked hard for. So I'm talking to the queens that know where I'm coming from, because I work hard for my shit. I work hard to look the way I look. I work hard to live the way I look. I work hard to be in the position that I'm in. I work hard to have a peace that I got. I work hard to have a relationship that I got with God. So what do I look like, Lynn? A nothing ass, no good nigga come up in here just because he think he the prize. Come up in here and control me. No. And I know I ain't the only one that dealt with it. I done dealt with this in just about every relationship I done been in, which is why I'm choosing to be single now. And people think, oh, she's just single because she mean, or she picky, or she bougie, or she... Nah, boo. Yeah, you're right, I'm picky. I'm picky about what the fuck I need to allow around me. Because a lot of these niggas want a handout. They coming to you with their hands looking like cups. What you got? What you got? Oh, well, I can... And then they sell your dreams. They lie and say, oh, well, we can get married and we're going to get the white picket fence and I'm going to buy you this and buy that. You can't even buy yourself a bike right now. You can't even buy yourself a pair of shoes. But you want to come up in here and sell me a pipe dream when I done bought myself everything I already need. All I need you to do is buy yourself maturity. They want to come to your table immature. They want to come to your table with bullshit. They want to come to your table argumentative. They want to come to your table robbing you of your peace. They want to come to your table taking you off your throne, belittling you. They want to come to your table, make you feel insecure, make you feel like you wrong for having boundaries and putting him in his fucking place when he out of line. Okay, put these niggas in their place. You birthed it. You brought it in here. So at the end of the day, it's our duty as a queen to make sure that these men know who's the queen. Because obviously they done got it mixed up. They don't know who the queen is no more. And that's our fault. Because we done put him in the seat and we catered to him because we wanted a piece of dick in the bed beside us to keep our ass wet like we couldn't do it ourselves. And now we didn't let them got up in here and kick their little crusty feet up and rub their little toenails all across the bed long enough to the point now he think that he the bee's knees. He think his dick is enough. And it ain't. You can't take that to the rental office. You can't take that to Alabama Power Company. You can't take it to Alagasco, Spider. You damn sure can't take it to the grocery store. So we need to stop acting like dick is everything, ladies. Okay? They sell it in the store now with made out of plastic with artificial skin at this point. At this point, you probably can find you a robotic one. You don't need to have his dick. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. At the end of the day, I'm sick and I'm damn tired of these weak ass men. And it's on us to put them back in their place. And today I had to put a ninja in his place, baby. He mad because he tried to dump my fine ass. How you try to dump me when you ain't even have me? And then on top of that, you mad because I'm telling you I ain't finna settle for less than I deserve. You mad because I'm putting you in your place. And then you try to flip the script and make it like I'm flipping the script. That's that narcissistic shit I'm telling y'all about. These men are so weak-minded right now. They know they out of line. They know they out of order. They know they ain't got shit for you. They know they ain't bringing nothing to the table but a bunch of mouth, aggravation, and deed. That's all they bring. They know they ain't even bringing you up 50 cents. But they want to come up in your face and try to drown you and bring you down off your throne. This is why I'm doing this live, to let y'all know. Put your damn foot down and let these motherfuckers know when they out of line. Because these men really think they got it. And I don't care because he got a job. I don't care if he worked 2 or 3 on them. I don't care how much money he got, what kind of car that nigga driving. These men literally have gotten out of order. And it's our fault. Because we done made them feel welcomed in our homes that they ain't even put in a brick to build. You out here in blood, sweat, and tears. Stressing plenty of nights, crying and praying and asking God to help you out of this struggling situation. And then you turn around and let a bum come in and bum you out of your shit? I think not. Got me upset. Baby, baby. I put on that red because that red mean we finna get down to the bottom today, baby. You got me. Baby, listen. They gonna try niggas love to try to, when they know that they wrong and they know for a fact that they didn't lost. Let's be real. We're in a world right now where ego deaths are happening everywhere. The men are being God is slapping them faces down, slapping the masks off, breaking their faces. And they don't like it. They don't want us women to get back in our power. They don't want us to realize that we are the prize. They don't want us to know our worth. They don't want us to set boundaries, because then that means they got to put in real work to get you. That's why I'm single, because you can't just get me any kind of way. You got to earn me. Fuck just taking me out on a date. Fuck sitting up just smoking a blunt. Fuck having sex. What else you got? Because I need something. I got responsibilities. I got real life. And it ain't just about money. But you got to recognize when these niggas is coming to your table with nothing and they trying to rob you of everything, because if they coming to your tables with nothing and you got everything, baby girl, by the time they walk away and they finish with you, you won't have shit. And I'm not finishing 2026 dealing with no more bums. I'll be fine by myself until God send me a real protector, a real provider, a real masculine who's mature in his emotions, who know how to maturely communicate, who know how to take accountability, who knows that he's the man and I'm the woman, who can respect my position as a queen and I can respect his as a king. See, it's supposed to go both ways, but we living in a world now where this shit lopsided and the men is up there on the throne fucking up everything. And we down here sitting down looking at them like, when y'all gonna stop? When we get up and speak up and put our foot down. When we get up and let them know that you ain't shit. You ain't never been shit and you ain't gonna be shit without me. If you keep walking around here with this arrogant ass, cocky attitude, like you can control me and talk to me crazy, call me out my name, disrespect me, you got me twisted. Y'all better get these men in order. You do not have to settle for that bullshit he bring to you. And then he in your face probably trying to make you feel like you ain't that good of, you ain't that girl. He wants you to feel like you ain't that girl when you really are that girl. Those are ways that they like to play on your heartstrings. They like to play on your insecurities. They like to play on, you know what I'm saying, whatever they know can bring you down. But see, when you build yourself up, when you take time with yourself, when you actually fall in love with yourself, you actually enjoy your own company, you become your own best friend, that's a threat. And see, niggas look at me think, oh, she by herself, she must be an easy target. And then they get in and they realize, I don't need you to save me. I don't need a knight in shining armor. I don't need you to slay the dragon. Bitch, I already slayed that dragon. Matter of fact, I am the dragon. Matter of fact, the person you got to save me from is me. You got to come and climb up in the castle to save me from me, boo. Because now at this point, I done conquered myself. Now at this point, I done saved myself from the dragon. I don't need no knight in shining armor. Bitch, I am the knight in shining armor. I've been saved myself. I don't need you coming here thinking that I need your money, your cars, your clothes, or your dick. Okay? Because baby, get what? One thing about it and two things for sure. Women always have made a way. Always. And so that's what you got to start doing, is letting these men know. Baby, you ain't the last resort. Just like they be making you feel like that. You got to start treating their asses like they treat you sometimes. You got to start treating them like a piece of meat. Get you a little dick and get up out the bed and leave their ass laying there. Put your clothes on to go to work. Put your clothes on to go do something. Leave him laying in the bed feeling distraught. Don't call his ass for a couple days. Let him feel vulnerable how he left you. Ghost his ass. Treat him like he ain't nothing but just some sex. And see how it make him feel. Stop being a doormat to these men. Stop being a piece of pussy to these men. Stop being a yes girl to these men. And you better get up and put you some goddamn clothes on and remember you are that girl. And act like it. Don't worry about being lonely at night. Because get what, boo? I'd rather be in my bed lonely at night comfortably by myself before I sleep in the bed with a nigga that don't deserve me. I done been with too many bums. I ain't going back. Baby, I put in work to get here. And women, we go through hell every time we come out of a relationship. While we in a relationship, we go through. We lose ourselves trying to lift this man. Make sure he know he's loved and worth it. But the whole time, is he doing it for you? Is he supporting you? No. He jealous. He controlling. He in your ear pillow talking about everybody. He don't want you around nobody. He don't want you doing that. He don't want you looking good. He don't want you doing that for yourself, because that means he will lose control. It's all about control. These men are losing the control over the feminine right now, and they don't like it. That's why you're dealing with a bunch of masculine, male chauvinists right now, especially in your government. It's about masculinity and femininity. The woman is the power. The woman is where the source is. The woman is the one that birthed it. She is the creator. But if she doesn't know that, then we can take advantage of her. We can use her. We can stomp all over. We can do whatever we want to do, as long as she does not know her worth. That's why I got this group. I ain't get up here and just create this group just to post cute shit and make y'all laugh. I created this group to empower you. I hope it's working. Share this live. Well, you can't even share it because I ain't got like 50-something people in this group for a reason. I try to keep it small because there's only a few mature women out here. So if you're in this group and you watch this live, then apparently you were luckily chosen, because I felt like you were one of the few. But at the end of the day, get up, stand up for yourself, and put these people in their place gracefully. You ain't got to be ugly. You ain't got to be nasty about nothing. Sometimes you might have to step out of line and let a nigga know, hey, I'm sweet because I choose to be. But I had a dude try to tell me, well, that's why you by yourself. That's why you single. That's why you... And I had to politely correct him and let him know, baby, I am by my fucking self because I choose to be. I don't have to be single. I can have any man, any woman I want if I wanted a woman. Hell, I can have a gay man if I want to. But I'm not hard up for no person to be next to me. I'm not hard up for no lover. I ain't hard up for no sex. And see, women, that's the thing. Men think that they can use their wand to control you. But see, when you shut that thing down, when you clink that thing, when you go abstinent, shut that thing down for a couple of weeks, couple of months, your mind becomes clearer. You begin to see clearer, and you become stronger. And that's what men don't want. They want to keep you dick whipped. They want to keep you swirling around and worrying about when the next time he gonna make you come. Yeah, because they know that through your vagina, they can control you because you're an emotional creature. But when you close that thing up, where's the control then? There is none. When you look at a woman like myself and you want to, and all you can do is lust after me, but you can't touch me because I'm abstinent, oh, that makes a man want to break his neck and show enough get it because he know he can't have it. Men love things they can't have. And see, the problem is with us women, we've been giving him too much easy access. What the old women used to say back in the day, why would he buy the cow when he keep getting the milk for free? He ain't gonna buy your cow, boo. You've been with this man for 20 years and he still ain't put a ring on your finger. That's because he didn't plan on it from day one. Because a man knows what he wants from the day that he meets you. So he know if he wants sex from you. He know if he wants stability from you. He know if he wants love or marriage. He know what he wants. So if he done waited 15 years with you and he still ain't gave you no ring, that's because boo-boo, he don't plan on it. If he done waited 5 years to give you a ring and he still haven't give you a ring, and you throwing hints and you throwing hint after hint after hint and he still ain't got it, he got it. He just don't want to catch it. He never planned on marrying you. And let's be real, with the way marriage is set up in 2026, it ain't even sacred no more, so you shouldn't even want to be. Because it ain't nothing but a death contract. Basically, you're signing your life over to a person that you don't even know if even going to be there tomorrow. Half of you ain't even taking time to get to know the people. You're just jumping into marriage because the sex is good. And then when the sex wear off, when the dick stops sticking up and the pussy stop getting wet, now your ass sitting in the bed looking at each other like, why are we here? Because you never took time to get to know each other. That's why you need to go abstinent. It's not celibacy. Abstinence is if you just decide to abstain from sex. Mean I'm absent from sex. So take a fast from sex. I don't care because you want a relationship. If he loves you, he'll respect that. He'll understand. Long as you're reassuring and letting him know, hey, baby, I'm attracted to you. I love you. But I got to take a break for me. I'm taking a break because I need to get closer to God. I'm taking a break because I need to cleanse my wound. I'm taking a break because I want to reset myself. I'm taking a break because I got goals and dreams I'm trying to meet. But I can't meet them because my wound is full of all of this past shit. I can't meet them because I got too many tainted lovers in my shit. And see, a lot of y'all women are emotionally all over the place because you are tainted by too many lovers. You have not even cleaned your wound. And you're still holding on to them, and they still holding on to you. And you're wondering why. Call back your power. Get back in your own throne. Remember who the fuck you are. Stop letting these niggas run over you. Stop letting these niggas prey on you. You are not a meal ticket. Just because you got a job, a car, and a house, does that mean you got to take care of somebody else that you didn't birth? I ain't taking care of now, nigga. My child already grown. So the only person that I'm taking care of right now is me. And if a man come in my life, he need to be willing to add to me. And if he come in my life to take from me, he got to go immediately. And a lot of y'all are sitting in relationships right now with niggas that's been taking and still gonna take until you stop them. But a lot of y'all scared to stop them. Why? Because you scared to be by yourself. You don't want to be by yourself because, well, you know, I'd rather be with somebody than nobody. And that's the problem. That's the problem right there. We're settling for less than we deserve. And the niggas know it. They know when you desperate. They feed off it. They know when you got daddy issues. They know when you got mama issues. They know when you got abandonment issues. They know when you got insecurities. This is why it is important to take a break in between relationships. Every relationship. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship, ladies. Because what you're doing is you're trauma bonding with the next guy. You ain't doing them meeting the same guy that you had from the last relationship. He just looked different. But it's the same energy. I saw a girl the other night I used to be friends with. And she was in a relationship with a guy. Lord rest his soul. He done passed away. But this guy and this girl together was toxic as hell. He was a yes man. He just did whatever she wanted. And she was a controlling bitch. Well, guess what? He done passed away. And here she is. I seen her last night at a store. And she was with a whole nother guy. And the guy looked just like the past guy. Same energy. New dude. So moral of the story is you wondering why all of your lovers keep reminding you of the last one? Because you didn't take time to heal from the last one. You didn't take time to heal from the first one that hurt you. The first one that broke your virginity. The first one that broke your heart. The first one that cheated on you. The first one that had that baby on you. The first one that went and got married on you. The first one that ghosted you. The first one that played in your face and used you. You never healed that. So what you did was you jumped out of a relationship and you jumped your happy ass in another bed because you thought getting under another nigga would help you get over the last. But what you didn't understand was you was just cursing your love life. You was just cursing your womb, boo. So now I'm doing this live to let you know, uncurse yourself. Check yourself before you keep wrecking yourself. Because I done did it. I done wrecked myself plenty days. That's why I'm doing this live right now. Hopefully you can take notes and not wreck yourself no more. Okay? These niggas ain't worth it. 2026 men are not worth you losing yourself no more. They not worth you mentally losing your mind. Losing your mental over them. They're not worth your heart being broken. They're not worth you losing sight of who you truly are. No, they're not. If they were, I'll tell you. And if they are, I give them their props. But all the men that I've been seeing in 2026, they giving dainty. And it's our fault. It's because we over here painting their nails. Tell myself, come here, boyfriend. Let me paint your nails because I'm trying to learn how to do nails. Why is you painting your man nails? He's a man. Why is you petting him when he bump himself? He's a man. Why is you catering to him, giving him all this treatment like a woman's supposed to get, but he won't even buy you a bouquet of flowers or even pay for you to go to the spa, but you want to get him a spa at home and treat him like royalty when the whole time he treating you like shit, treating you like an option. Many of y'all are settling for option positions. Many of y'all are settling for being side pieces and second best. Yeah. Many of y'all are talking to niggas that are down low. They don't even like you for real. They just use you because you pretty. And it's to fool the world. If I could fool the world that I ain't gay because I got this fine young specimen beside me, then I'm going to do that. But I'm going to secretly be behind closed doors hating her, rolling my eyes at her, in competition with her, and bringing her spirit down because she don't know I'm secretly in the closet. And I don't really like women like that. See, that's what y'all dealing with. Y'all out here dealing with, and if you in a relationship and you want to be single and you sit back and you look at people like me and you say, oh, she's single, I want to be single too. Well, bitch, you could have it. Come on out here, because let me tell you something. It's weird out here in this field, trying to find something that is sustainable, something that is stable, something that is mature, something that's worth even standing beside. Because I don't look right beside everything, and everything don't look right beside me. And I'm learning that. I done had some bozos beside me trying to call him my man, and I'm standing on the side looking how I'm looking. And see, what a woman does not realize how powerful she is. She's so powerful that, have you ever been in a situation where you're doing good in your life? How many of y'all can relate to where you're doing good in your life? Peaceful, everything going smooth, bills is paid, car take care of, kids take care of, got food in the refrigerator, got money in the bank, you doing fine, right? And you focus. You focused on you. You got yourself on the mission, and the mission is you, God, and the kids. And out of nowhere, here come a guy. Looking how he looking fine. Usually they tall, dark, and handsome, because that's what we all wanted, right? So they come tall, dark, and handsome. They come fine, built, smelling good, cheesing good, all of that. Fuck you good, suck you good, lick you good. But then when you get done with all that, you realize that's all he had. That was it. He ain't had nothing else. And then you stay with it because you lonely, you desperate, you hard up for love. You ain't never seen what boundaries look like. So you choose to settle for less by sticking in the situation. So you stay with it and you say, well, I know he has potential. He could be better than what he really is. I'm going to help him grow. I'm going to help him go through school. I'm going to help him. I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to pay for that. Because I know that if he didn't have these felonies, if he didn't have these charges, if he wasn't wanted by the police, if he didn't have just get out of jail, he wouldn't be going through this. So I'm going to help him get out of his struggle because, I want my man to do right. And I know he can be better. And I just see potential in him. Well, baby girl, I'm here to tell you, staying with people all because you see potential out of them is the worst decision you could ever make. I'm going to say that shit again. Staying with people because of the potential you see out of them is the worst decision you could ever make. Because by the time they finish juicing off of your ass, like you a jumper cable, now they all powered up, living their life, ran off and left your ass for a whole nother bitch or a whole nother nigga. Now you over here depleted, looking broke down, dried up, and you broke. All because you done put yourself in spiritual, mental, physical, emotional debt trying to save somebody who had potential, who really never wanted to grow in the first place. They just wanted to take you off your throne. You got to be careful with that. We living in a time where men are greedy. We living in a time where men are takers. And I remember a time where men used to be givers. I remember a time that men they would jump at a woman to help a woman. Now we got men that will jump to run from a woman. And I'm sick of these ghosting ass, weak ass niggas. But they don't ghost you when they want some sex. They don't ghost you when they need some money. They don't ghost you when they need no ride. But when you start saying, hey, you can't drive my car, you can't stay over here, we ain't having sex. Hell no, I ain't cooking you no dinner. You ain't got no ring on my finger. When you start putting your foot down, it exposes their true intentions. Because a real man will get it. You wouldn't even have to do that to a real man. But a real man, I get it. He'll be like, okay, this queen here, she ain't nothing to play with. This queen here is respectful. This queen know herself. This queen know what's up. I ain't gonna overstep her boundary. A real king will do that. But a boy who like to come in your house and play video games all day and get mad because you won't let him sit up on your internet for free. These is what we dealing with. We dealing with niggas who like to sit up and play video games and expect you to be okay with it. Baby, I don't do video games. So as soon as I see a nigga trying to play a video game around me, your ass got to go. Because if you sit down and play a video game all them damn hours, you ain't got no time to pay attention to me. You a zombie. Your brain is rotted. That's why a lot of y'all can't even get your men attention. Because you letting them sit up on these video games all day and waste his fucking life away. A man without a plan is a dangerous ass man. And I don't mean that in a good way. But a man with a plan is a dangerous man. And I mean that in a good way. Start getting y'all a man with a plan. See, back in the day in the South, I remember when my family used to make me bring every guy home that I dated. Every guy I dated, I had to get approved from my family. And I used to hate that. And I used to be like, why I got to bring everybody home to meet you? But now I see, even though my family didn't have good judgment, so that didn't help. But if my family did have good judgment, I would understand why you need to bring your lovers home. Because back in the day, the fathers would check the men. The fathers would peep him out and see if he got good intentions for you. Does he have a plan for you? Will he take care of you? Will he provide? Will he be a great father? See, another man knows a bullshit man. And see, that's why it's good to have a father present. But see, a lot of us women didn't. And that's why I can't really blame us too much, because a lot of us didn't have fathers present. So we really don't know how to have great judgment when it comes to picking a man. I'm going to say it again. A lot of us did not have a father present. So our judgment when it comes to picking up a man, a good man, is bad. We don't have good judgment when it comes to picking good men or good women. Because some of y'all, everybody in this group ain't straight. Some of y'all are gay. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you lack the mother, you lack the father, you still have bad judgment on picking lovers. Because your mother and your father were your first loves. And if they didn't love on you right, now you walking through life picking fucked up lovers, all because you seeking mama and daddy. Sorry, but not sorry. You looking for your mama in your lover. You looking for your father in your lover. I'm not saying that your lover should be your mother or your father, but they supposed to have some type of characteristics, because your mother and your father should be the first role models in your life. They should be great role models. So if they were great role models, then you should be able to pattern your lover after your father. Just like men, they look for women that remind them of their mother. So women, even though you might not have had a father present, I know I did. So I literally grew up just going to the wrong men. I attracted drug dealers. I attracted dudes that had good jobs. I attracted wealthy men. I attracted broke men. I attracted all kind of types of men. But they all had something similar about themselves, whether they had money or not. And they all knew that I was desperate for love. They all knew that I didn't know myself. They all knew that I didn't know my worth. They all knew that I didn't have boundaries. And they all knew that all they had to do was one thing, and it would make me chase. And I did. And I chased until I found myself. And when I messed around and found myself, now I realized the game that they were playing, the nasty game they were playing. That's why I said a lot of y'all women need to go back and watch the movie Barbie. Go watch the movie Barbie. I don't care because you don't like movies like that. Go watch it. It's a concept that I'm trying to get you to get. In the movie, Ken was crazy after Barbie. He loved Barbie. But Barbie was so focused on herself, she wasn't studying Ken ass. She thought Ken was cute, but okay. Go ahead. I got my own world over here. And Ken was envious of that. Ken got jealous of that. He wanted Barbie so bad that it was a thin line between love and hate. He loved her so bad to the point he started to damn near hate her. All because he realized she was the prize. And that's what you dealing with. You dealing with a world of men that don't want you to know you the fucking prize. They went so far to make you the Lulu that they even did it to the Bible to make you the villain. That's how deep this shit is. They went so deep with it that they don't want you in the pulpit preaching. They went so deep with it that they said a woman should be seen and not heard. That's how deep this shit is. So no, it ain't about white or black. It's about male and female. And little do they dumbasses know that we are all male and female at the same damn time. That's why I'm able to be masculine sometimes and I'm able to be feminine other times, because I'm balanced in both of my aspects. Which is why y'all see me get on here. And some days you see me rough and some days you see me soft. Because I'm showing you that you have to have a perfect balance within yourself to be truly aligned. And these men don't want you to be balanced. And that's why most of you masculine, because you don't have no masculinity around you. So you forced to be the masculine in your life. I get it. I'm the masculine in mind. I have to provide everything for myself. I got to pay for my own food. I got to pay for my own gas, my own car, get it fixed. I got to take care of the house and the bills and the rent. I got to take care of the household supplies. I got to clothe myself. I got to put shoes on my feet. I ain't got no help. It's just me and God. And a lot of days I'll be like, God, how I'm going to make it? I don't know. But at the end of the day, I put on my feminine and masculine hat. And I step up for me. And if I don't step up for me, nobody else will. And back then, I wasn't stepping up for me, which is why none of the lovers wanted to step up for me. Anybody that I was in a relationship with, they walked right over me. Why? Because I walked right over me. They handed me a crumb. Why? Because I was always taking a crumb. They ghosted me. Why? Because I was always ghosting myself. They trauma bonded with me. Why? Because that's all I was full of was trauma. So the bonds that I thought I had in these relationships were trauma bonds. They were not healthy. And that's when I realized, baby girl, let's stop and let's take a break. Let's breathe. Let's slow down. It's okay to not be in a relationship right now. Because it took one guy to say, damn, are you single yet? Every time I look up, you in a relationship. And it didn't dawn on me that I was bouncing from lily pad to lily pad, literally relationship to relationship, because I was looking for love in all the wrong places. And I kept casting my precious pearl before swine. And I didn't realize the more I cast that pearl, the more this beautiful womb got filled up with darkness. And the more toxic and wicked I became. And when I realized that that pearl was precious, and that pearl was a portal to my heaven, and that she did not deserve to be polluted by all of these dark, dirty demons, all because I want some good sex. You better learn how to wet your own ass. I ain't saying go and wear it out with the machines, the roses and the dildos and them. What I'm saying is learn how to make love to yourself without penetration. Do you know how to go and give yourself a spiritual bath? Do you know how to paint your toes and soak your feet? Do you know how to do your nails? Do you know how to do your hair? Do you know how to go fix yourself something good to eat? Do you know how to get some good rest? Do you know how to hug yourself and tell yourself, damn, I'm fine? Do you know how to get up and dress your body? Do you know what type of body you have? Do you know what agrees with your body? What doesn't? Do you know when your body says no and when your body says yes? Do you know yourself? Have you taken the time to do that? And if not, it's high time for you to now. I highly suggest you start now. Because men know when a woman does not know herself. And that's how you keep ending up in shitty relationships. That's why you just can't seem to find nobody on your level, because you have not met yourself on your level. You keep getting off your throne trying to put somebody else in it. And now you coming back, trying to come back to your throne. And now he done funked it up, dirtied it up, got toenails all over, got it musty with gym socks everywhere. Now you mad because you got to clean it up. But that's your fault, because you should have never put him there. You get your ass, your pretty ass in your throne, and you sit your butt down and you don't get up again. And the next man that comes to you, approaches you, has to meet you at that level. You will not be getting down off your throne to meet now another peasant. Sorry, but not sorry. You are royalty, queen. That's why I keep telling you, stop letting your sons disrespect you. Because when they disrespect you, then they can go out in the world and feel like they can disrespect the women. And see, they can't do that with everybody. Because when your son fuck around and run across somebody like me, now I got to slice his ass down about 100 sizes. Because you allowed his ego to swell, mama. You didn't put him in his place and let him know that he wasn't the bee's knees. It's not the fact that he's not a worthy. It's not the fact that he's not amazing. It's not the fact that he's not powerful, not taken away from his character. But what I'm simply saying is when a man comes up against a woman, he needs to understand who's the prize. And you got to work to get that. And a lot of us have given these men the prizes and they have not earned it. That's like going to the fair and you want one of them teddy bears off the wall. They not just giving you those teddy bears. You got to work for that thing. You might spend all your damn money trying to get it. And by the time you get it home, you realize the teddy bear really wasn't even worth all that damn money. So moral of the story is women, you need to be worth it. That's why these men ain't putting up no fight. Because are you worth it? A lot of us aren't. I'm going to be honest. Let's be real. Sadly, in 2026, the women ain't shit. You stink. You don't want to bathe. You don't want to do your hair. You don't want to get up and put no feminine clothes on. You don't want to take care of yourself or the kids. All you want to do is lay up and fuck all day and scam. And put on wigs with glue on your head. And the more chemicals you put in your damn brain, the stupider you get. That's where our women at. But we want a good man. And then they so used to fake shit. Then when they finally run across a real woman, they want to treat us like we the fake shit. And that's the part I got a problem with. I'm so sick of the fakeness to the point now that they so used to fake. They used to BBL. They don't even know what a real dude look like. You can't even have a real dude in 2026. You can't even have real titties in 2026. You got to be all perked up and pushed up and knocked up and all that stupid shit. Embrace your regular titties. Embrace your flat ass. Embrace your flabby arms. Embrace your stretch marks and your cellulite. Because it is all that makes you, you. And let's be real. That's the shit that make you a baddie. But we out here trying to smooth it out. We trying to Botox it out. Every time I turn around, they zipping it out. When the fuck you gonna accept who you are? When you accept you, so will the men. But no, you in the mirror looking at yourself, picking out shit, talking about how you hate yourself, how you wished you looked like this. You on AI creating all these fake ass memes, wishing you could be skinnier. Get up and do the work to be skinny then if that's the case. Don't sit up here and wish about it. Don't sit up here and compare yourself. You can do the work. You can become the woman that you want to be. You can become the woman of your dreams. Look at me, I did it. Go back and look at me from 10 years ago. 8 to 10 years ago. Go back and look at some of my pictures. If some of y'all were friends with me on my old page, LaKendra Peoples, go look it up. LaKendra Peoples, Lakendra. Go look her up. That's the past me. And when you see how far I've come, because I put in the work, because I had to fight for me because nobody else was fighting for me. They was fighting me. I got tired of passing out. I got tired of being overweight. I got tired of being sick. I got tired of being heartbroken. I got sick and I got tired. And a woman ain't going to do nothing until she gets sick and tired. So at the end of the day, if you want that man to look at you like that girl, you got to look at yourself in that mirror and say, I am that girl. And I ain't saying just say it. I mean, become that girl. Feel that girl. Believe that girl. Listen to that girl. Embody that girl. And I don't mean in no arrogant, cocky ass way either. Because arrogance and cocky is not attractive on a woman at all. And let's be real. We got enough of arrogance and cocky assholes running our worlds right now. I'm sick of looking at arrogant, cocky assholes. Where are the gracefully modest, regal people at? Where's the chivalry? Where's the thank yous? Where's the gratitude? Where's the sweetness? Where's the femininity? Where's the softness? Where is it? So that's why I'm in here spitting all over your face today to let you know you are her. You always been her. I don't give a fuck who said you wasn't. Let them try to make you feel like that, because let's be real, that's how they feel about you. Dude literally texted me and was like, first of all, you begging. You mad because I'm not settling for less. You begging, but you're trying to be an asshole at the same damn time. You know you done messed up something good, but you don't know how to just say it. So you're trying to be an asshole, and you're trying to find every reason to come back into my life besides doing it the right way by simply saying, hey, I apologize. I was wrong. But no, these men are so weak that they will go out of their way to be wrong and loud about it. Go out of their way to disrespect and deceive you. But then they come to you all quiet and whispery their apology. No, nigga, I need that apology to be just as loud as your disrespect was. I need you to keep that same energy when you apologize. And if you can't come to me and apologize to me genuinely, don't come to me at all. And see, a lot of these men can't apologize. They think it's us. Yeah, us women have issues apologizing sometimes. But at the end of the day, they really have that issue. Because it's their pride and their ego. And because his pride and ego was bruised. Because let's be real, he thought his little Petey Whacker had whacked me. He just didn't know that sex wasn't everything to me. Yeah, I don't mind getting the little cobwebs knocked off from time to time because I'm a woman. I'm human. But I also know when to clink and close her up and say, you know what? I got to get back to myself and get back to God and straighten up. Okay? But these men really think. They really think that they the bee's knees when they come there. And don't let them have it good. They'll be the ones in the bed that got that emotion in the ocean. Oh, he giving it to you. He giving it all to you. Giving it all to you. Because get what? That's all he got. He ain't got shit else. He ain't got shit else. But his hands cuffing, asking you for shit. And then when you done gave out, because you done gave up yourself, now he want to come back and say, oh, well, I don't want you. I never want you. You crazy. You got work you need to work on. You need to fix yourself because you really just, that's why you buy yourself. See, men try to play on you like that. But when they pull those cards, that's when they know they've lost you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Put your foot down, women. Put your boundaries down. Stop letting these men make you feel like you less than. Because let's be real. The ones that take their time out to belittle you, 9 times out of 10 are already feeling smaller than you. Because a real man ain't going to belittle you. A real man ain't going to stand there and pick you apart and call you out your name and disrespect you all because you got boundaries. All because you know your worth. All because you ain't trying to settle for less and take his shit. Ain't no real man going to make you feel bad for that. Only a pussy ass man will. And so when you set boundaries, you speak up for yourself. I'm not saying be a nagger. I'm not saying be boastful. I'm not saying think you better than nobody. I'm not saying go and try to control nobody. What I'm simply saying is step into your power, queen. Ask God to walk with you and through you and order your steps. But you need to set limits. Because a life lived without limits is a reckless, dangerous life. And a lot of us have lived these life with these men. That's why what mama and them used to say back in the day, living out of wedlock. Let's be real. When you lay down with a man and have sex, you have become one with it already. You ain't got to go to no courthouse to do it. That's how it is. That's why you got to be careful who you're sleeping with. But nowadays, these men feel like once they get in, they get in. Oh, they got you. But when you show a man, you not in, and you not in because you didn't earn in, he gonna do one of two things. Either he gonna stand up and he gonna respect that, or he gonna disrespect you and he gonna walk away. Either way, he's showing you what his intentions are. So put your boundaries up, women. That way you'll figure out what kind of man you is. So you won't be wasting 20, 30 years with a man that never gave a fuck about you. Because sadly, we all do it. I've been in relationships 6 to 7, 8 years with a guy. We talking about marriage. We talking about the white picket fence. We talking about how we're going to have more kids. We talking about how we're going to do everything together. The whole time, it was off of the back of me. Because I was the one putting in the work. I was the one struggling at night. I was the one working a job, 2, 3 jobs. I was the one taking care of the kids and him. because he was a child too, because his mother didn't raise his ass. So if you got sons, women, please, please, for the living sake of us all, please raise them to the best of your ability, because I am sick and tired of your mama boy ass sons wanting me to take care of their ass. They see my fine ass and they like, ooh, meal ticket. Let me go over here and pretend I want to marry her. Let me go over here and pretend I want to live with her. Let me go over here and pretend, because they really need someone to stay. You dealing with a whole bunch of hobosexuals. And I understand that the system is hard for the men to make it out here. I get it. But the men could do better than what they're doing. And if we don't put them in the position to do better, they never will. And we're going to stay in a world full of weak, dainty men, confused, don't know which way they're going, lacking direction and plan. Get you a man with a plan. Get you a woman with a plan. I don't care if you're a woman want to be a man. If you're going to be with somebody, make sure they got a plan. And you need to have one too. Make sure they're worth it, but also you be worth it. Because don't nobody want to waste, just like you don't want to waste your time on no bullshit. Don't be the bullshit that somebody else wasting their time on. Just because I say you the prize, don't mean you ain't got to put in no work, boo. The prize got to be the prize. That means you got to keep yourself up. Keep yourself looking good. Keep yourself healthy. Keep yourself feeling good. Keep yourself smelling good. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And when a woman step into her power, a man ain't got no other choice but to stand the fuck up and be a man. And baby, when I look like this, when I get up and I get dressed, I notice that it make men straighten up. Now, back in the day, I did used to attract some negative energy because, let's be real, men was just lusting and all they wanted was sex. But nowadays, real men, they done had so much sex to the point that they can't even get it up no more. They taking all kind of Viagra and honey and crap, trying to keep it up to the point they done burnt their little cells out down there. Now they can't even be with you about no sex. They just with you because you look good. They just with you because they want somebody. So, at the end of the day, you still need to be worth it. So a lot of these men are looking for real women. They sick of that easy shit. They sick of that fake, artificial shit. I just got to talk to a man today. This man said he holding back from sex. He in a whole relationship. And this man said, I'm abstinent right now. I ain't never heard no man say that except for the ex that I was with who was using that as a weapon just because he was doing other shit. That's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, this man said he abstinent from sex right now. And all because he's trying to, for one, he's not financially where he want to be. So he ain't think about no sex. He don't want to be laid up with no woman that he loves and he can't take care of her or bring them to the table. So he chooses to kind of abstain from sex, even though they're still in a relationship. And he is reassuring her, letting her know, hey, baby, I love you. It is not you. Nothing is wrong with you. I'm attracted to you. It's just that right now, my mind is focused on hustling and trying to get myself back where I need to be so that I can be the man for you properly. That's the type of men we need, y'all. We need men like that. Men that will pull back from sex just so he can reconnect with himself and God. Because a man, when all that blood down there, he ain't thinking up here. And if all he doing is fucking, he ain't thinking up here. His head is not clear. So that's why he can't see you clear, boo. But when he pull that thing back, he cleanses himself. He purifies himself. He resets himself. Now he can talk to you with maturity. But if you always throwing your butt on it, and you always trying to seduce him, because now he's going abstinent. Now you become the temptress. Now you're the problem. Eve. So this is why we got to be careful when we do get a good person, a good man in your life that's not coming at you about your body or your materials, not trying to use you, but they want to better themselves to be with you. Those are the type of people that we need to be choosing right now, y'all. Okay? I want a man to come up to me and say, hey, I ain't gonna say, hey, but when a man say that, baby, I'm holding back. That I ain't gonna lie, it gonna turn me on. It's gonna make me want him more because at least I know now you know your work. But when you walk up in the door and all you doing is swinging and swinging and that's all you want to do is swing, 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 After a while, that thrill gonna get gone, and I ain't gonna want it no more. And then after a while, I'm gonna want to know what else you got. So usually the ones that swinging and swinging and swinging all that good pipe, 9 times out of 10, they got a pot to piss in, or a window to throw it out of, or a car to even take you across town in. But he can fuck you good. He can sit up there and suck up all your Captain Crunch and your kids' milk, eat up all y'all weak cereal, eat up all your Eat Better Today food for free. As long as he laying up in your house and sucking on you good and keeping you Lulu up in here. And then when you start calling him out about what not taking out the trash, about not helping pay the bills, about your bills being too high, or the kids need help, when you start calling him out about the car breaking down, now is, I don't know where you tripping, you blah blah. Oh, now I'm tripping because responsibilities is hidden. And them the niggas you need to get away from. When they start saying you tripping because you speaking up for yourself. When they start saying you tripping because you asking for help. When they start saying you tripping because you know they ain't no damn good. When they start saying you tripping because you ain't settling for less than you deserve, them the ones you need to get the hell away from. Don't say 7 and tell you. Okay? From this day forward, we know our worth. Don't we? Kendra tried. Oh, okay. From this day forward, she gonna be getting up, getting cute. She ain't got to get up, get cute every day. But she need to get up, get cute at least 3-4 times out the week now. At least. And you ain't doing it for the kids. You ain't doing it to be seen on social media. And you ain't doing it for him. You're doing it for you. And when you fall in love with you, and whenever you put that garment on and you look at yourself and you say, damn it, I'm fine as hell. The world is going to look at you and say, damn it, she's fine as hell. Why? Because you look at yourself and you see the beauty in you. Ask God to help you to see yourself the way he sees you. That's what I did. When I didn't know my worth, when I was settling for less, when I was letting niggas run all over me, I had to stop and I said, God, please help me to see myself the way you see me, because I don't know. I don't see myself. Everybody else look at me and they say she beautiful. She did, she did. I didn't see myself the way everybody else saw me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't either, because you haven't asked God to help you to. A lot of y'all been blinded with rose-colored glasses purposely to keep you asleep, because these men know that you a hard worker. They know you're going to take care of that house. You're going to make sure that house is up to par. They know you're going to keep that refrigerator stocked up. They know you're going to keep that car maintenance and full of gas. They know this shit. And they feel like, well, shit, as long as she letting me come up in here and do it, I'm going to keep doing it. Put his ass back out where he came from. It was Tim's, the singer, had a CD cover where she was carrying a street nigga back to the streets. She literally carrying him like a girl and put him back delicately in the streets. Some of y'all need to put them street niggas back. Yeah, he might be fine. I know he's stepping up in the house, stomping up in there like a big dog with the Tim's on, pretending to be the man. He ain't paid no bill. He ain't putting out a drop of food in your refrigerator. He done drunk up all your damn water and your sodas. And he driving out all your gas. He don't even know how to fix an alternator. He can't even pay for a tire to go on it if it pops. But you want to call it your man because he got potential. Stop falling in love and staying in connections with people because of potential. Because let me tell you, that potential will be the death of you and of us all. Okay? So women, raise your sons right. If God gave you a son, it wasn't for you to turn him into no pussy. It wasn't for you to dumb him down. And it wasn't for you to turn him feminine. I understand you're just a woman and it ain't much you can teach a man, but actually it's a lot you can. And that alone would turn him masculine. The world would do the rest, but it's on you to stop babying him. Your sons are not your fucking boyfriends. Stop raising them to be. Because then when he finally get up and get a girlfriend, now she got to be in competition with your stinking ass because you ain't never found you no man. So go heal yourself. Raise your sons right. Heal that daddy issue that you got. Heal that mama issue that you got. And get them dead weight ass people up out your bed. Cleanse your aura. Cleanse your womb. Cleanse that vagina. How do I do that, 7? Do a yoni steam. Do a spiritual bath. Do a soak. Whatever your spirit leads you to. But the women has plenty of ways to cleanse her aura. Go to the water. Baptize yourself. You ain't got to go to the water. Go to the shower. Go to the tub and do it. And ask God to cleanse your aura. Wash all of those souls away that you've been walking around with, because you got a lot of them on you. You got bodies on you. Yeah, you do. You got to get them off. I'm not here to judge you. I had bodies on me too. And I didn't know it. And I was wondering why I kept attracting the same dude in a different body. Wonder why I kept attracting the same bad friend, the same family. I kept attracting the same energy because I was walking around with all of these bodies on me. From heartbreak, from shame, from guilt, from past relationships, from past life, from the past in general. Until I decided to get them barnacles off of me, shake the devil off of me, and cleanse myself, purify myself, reset myself. Now I'm able to stand on my throne and speak to you and tell you, get your shit together. Okay? Not saying that I would never fall short again. I'm human. We all fall short from time to time. I ain't saying you don't need to get you no little thing when you need it. But what I'm telling you is don't be no addict to it. Don't let them weaponize the dick. Stop letting them weaponize the pussy. And don't you weaponize it. Okay? Because let's be real. We all need each other. But you can be good with something. We got to stop accepting men that's good without shit. All because he got dick down. He got an arm swinging. I don't want to let it go because I don't want peanut butter and jelly to get it. Girl, you better let peanut butter and jelly have that dick because that's all he got. You over here trying to stunt on Facebook and prove that you're the better woman, and he still ain't have nothing. You out here arguing with peanut butter and jelly and saltine cracker in them behind a piece of dick. You're killing each other behind dick. Hell, back in the day, damn women didn't even marry for dick or love. They married for stability. Because they knew these niggas wasn't shit. They knew these niggas was out here hoeing, but they made sure they had them somewhere to stay. They made sure them niggas was going to take care of their ass. You can go out here and sleep as many women as you want. You make sure you pay the light bill. You make sure you pay that gas bill. You make sure them kids is fed. You better make sure that I'm straight, or I'm taking you for everything you got. And sorry, but not sorry. Some of us need to get back like that. I'm not saying go and marry people for stability, but what I'm simply saying is get in a relationship, in a stable relationship with somebody that can help you stay stable mentally, physically, and spiritually, and emotionally. Anybody that's coming in your life that is imbalancing you, got to go. If they disturbing your peace, they got to go. If they using you, they got to go. If they lusting and they ain't bringing that to the table, they got to go. If they controlling and they ain't bringing that to the table, they got to go. He jealous. He want to argue. He want to fight. He got to go. He want to be abusive. He got to go. He want to be disrespectful. He got to go. If I got to tiptoe around him because I'm scared to speak, he got to fucking go. Because I shouldn't be walking on eggshells around somebody that I'm supposed to be in love with. And if you got to be on eggshells in your life, they got to go. Period. You are that girl. And I'll be damned if I let anybody come back in my life and make me get back on any eggshells and tiptoe and be scared to say something to you or scared to, No, I'm going to tell you how I feel. My feelings are valid. You going to hear me today. And if you don't want to hear it, you got to go. Because guess what? My voice will be heard. Just like I hear your voice. Just like I let you speak your truth. Just like I let you whoop and holler and spit. Guess what? I deserve the same treatment too. Same opportunity too. And so a lot of men these days, They want to say what they want to say. They want to do what they want to do. And they want to be sexually reckless. And they want to treat you how they want to treat you. And they want to come in and out of your life when they want to. But you can't. You can't do them like that. They can't even take a little bit of what they give you. And that's why God made you the creator. That's why you are the strongest being on this planet. Because God knew that these men was weaker than they thought. And not to say that he's not strong. He might be strong physically, but spiritually, your ass is the muscle. Emotionally, you're stronger than him. He can't even handle when you cry. Let alone handle a period cramp. Let alone handle a contraction. Let alone even sitting in the house raising a child by themselves. If we disappeared a whole fucking week, these men would lose their whole damn minds because their worlds are wrapped around the feminine that they refuse to acknowledge. Everything the man do is to impress the female. And if it ain't, that's what it was supposed to be. Because without us, you're nothing. Without this wound, your ass wouldn't be here. Ain't no woman, and I'm going to keep saying it until y'all wake up and realize it. Ain't now woman came from now nigga womb, now nigga real. That was a lie in the Bible that was mixed up to get you under masculine control. You were not pulled from his rib. He can't even handle you clipping his toenails. So if God had snatched a rib from his ass, he'd probably be on the ground being all dramatic because they can't handle it. But you, my strong warrior, you can go and get pregnant. You can go and your womb and your ribs can expand. You can go and create a whole nother body. Your ribs move out the way to bring him here, though. So what the fuck you look like? Keep settling for less. Keep taking his disrespect. Keep being put on his back burner. Keep being ghosted by him. Keep being controlled and belittled by him. What you look like? That's just like God letting us control him. That's just like Mother Earth letting us control her. When we all came from her. So again, queens, I'm going to tell you, if you're raising sons, please raise them right. Because we got daughters that's coming up right now. And just like I'm out here dealing with shitty ass sons that will have raised, so will your daughters if you don't raise them right. So let's get this shit together. Get up and go wash your ass. Shave your fucking legs. I'm sick of you women with them hairy ass, masculine ass legs. Go shave that shit. Shave your armpits because it look better. And that way you can be free to lift your arms if you want to. And you can wear your little sleeveless shirt if you want to. You feel better when you look better. You look better when you feel better. It goes both ways around. At the end of the day, go clean yourself up. Brush your teeth. Cleanse your skin. Men love a woman with pretty skin. Stop trying to plaster all your makeup on it and make yourself look fake clear, and be clear for real. Go find something that works for you. Everything don't work for everybody. Go get you something that works for you. Get you a regimen that works. Get your skin glowing for real. Get that real glow, not that fake ass glow that you buy at the store. You can't buy real glow. Okay? You can't buy real beauty. You can't buy real imperfections. Can you go in the store and buy a cellulite? Can you go in the store and buy a little flab? Can you go in the store and buy a stretch mark? Can you go in the store and buy a mold anywhere? Can you? Can you go in the store and buy gray hair? Well, yeah, you can. But we still know it's fake. At the end of the day, embrace your imperfections. Because your imperfections is what makes you beautifully you. Stop looking at these women online that's full of Botox and poisons And they got to keep putting all this shit in their skin just to stay glowy. But when you naturally embrace your natural beauty, who you were created to be at birth, is what we saying. Not going in the store buying no natural hair or trying to put on no fake natural makeup. I mean, be natural for real. Be organic for real. That means without makeup and mask, be you. Let the people see who you are, because that's what we need right now. We got enough fake going on. So stop looking at these bitches on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook with all these filters plastered across their videos, faking like they all smooth and shit, faking like they all skinny, Photoshop, and you sitting back comparing yourself, robbing yourself of joy because you want to be like this fake skinny bitch you watching on Instagram. You want to be like these fake mugs that you see on TikTok in the relationship, these fake relationships. You want these, I want a relationship just like them. No, you don't, because it's fake. It's all for publicity. They're all online getting paid off of your view. That love ain't real. That body ain't real. That hair ain't real. You out here spending your rent money trying to buy a wig that you gonna throw in the closet after 3-4 wears. You literally spending $500-$600 on a wig, but you couldn't have $500-$600 to pay your bills. These people got you out here literally trying to become false energy to the point you hate yourself. You need to embrace them little saggy titties. Baby, I got these little bite-sized titties. I done had them all my life. Okay? And then when I had a baby, they went down some more. Okay? They was already little. But then they started sagging when I had my baby. Then my belly had got flabby. I had got stretch marks. That happened. Why did that happen? That happened because I had a baby. I survived giving birth. So I'll never be ashamed of my stretch marks. I would never be ashamed of my cellulite. Yeah, I done had that smooth body before. I can go back and get that smooth, silky body that if I want to, I got to go put in the work though. Got to go to the gym, got get to the parks, do whatever, exercise, do whatever I need to do if I want to look like these Instagram models. But I choose to look like me. And because I choose to embrace me and whatever my heart truly desires, the universe jumps on board with me and help me to become that. So if you go back and you look at my old LaKendra Peoples page, go back and look at my old LaKendra Peoples page. Go look at all of those pictures of me, and you will see how I was clearly unhappy. I didn't know myself. You feel what I'm saying? But then I started telling myself, I said, God, I want to do better. God, I want to become, I was a size 17. I said, God, I want to get back down to being at least a size 11. I want to get back down to at least being able to, I had things that I wanted for myself. But God said, I need you to embrace who you are right now. I need you to embrace that size 17 right now. I need you to embrace those roles that you don't like right now. I need you to fall in love with your fat face and your double chin right now. I need you to fall in love with not having edges right now. I need you to fall in love without makeup right now. And once I became in love with myself, at that moment that I wanted to become something else was when everything started to transform and my life began to get to where I wanted it to be, because I had to first accept where I was. And see, a lot of y'all are looking at yourselves right now and you're saying, I hate me. I wish I was smaller. I wish I was thicker. I wish I had bigger breasts. I wish I had. But let me tell you something. One thing about it, the ego, is that it issues demands. The more you demand something, the more it issue a demand. So when you say, I want to lose weight, and you mess around and lose that weight, now you done lost all the weight, but you lost more weight than you expected. Now you're scared. Now everybody's saying, is you on drugs? You a crackhead. Now you walking around trying to figure out, God, do I look like a crackhead? Because I drastically lost weight because you accepted yourself. See, when you accept yourself, see, the mind is the powerful thing. All you got to do is say, hey, mind, I would love to have that body type. I would love to have that hairstyle. I would love to have that heart or that energy. And when you tell the mind that, and you put your mind, you set your mind on that thing, you become it eventually. But you got to be putting in the work to become that thing too. It ain't going to just happen overnight. So just like I wanted to lose weight, just like I wanted to get rid of the back fat, I had to get rid of the food that was causing the back fat. Just like I wanted to lose weight, I had to get rid of the food that was causing me to gain weight. Just like I wanted my health to get better, I had to stop eating the things that was making my health bad. Just like I wanted to feel better, I had to get up and stretch or do something, exercise, get active. I had to do something to help to show God, hey, I'm working with you. I asked you for something, but I got faith, but my work ain't dead. I'm putting in the work. And see, that's where God trying to get you, is to get up off your ass and put in the work, queen. If you want to become that beautiful girl that you dream to be, you got to put in the work. She ain't going to just magically show up. You got to put in the work. You got to sacrifice some shit. You got to be willing to sacrifice the old you. Just like I sacrificed LaKendra, the one I'm telling y'all to go look at. Go look at LaKendra Peoples on Facebook. I had to sacrifice her to become 7. I couldn't keep LaKendra and 7. I mean, I'm still me, but what I'm simply saying is I couldn't stay the old way and then expect to be the new way. It don't work like that. You got to be willing to let that old way die. You got to be willing to purge that old way so you can make space and make way for the new way. Okay? So stop sitting back, wishful thinking, and you're not putting in no work. You will never be that girl. And you're going to always hate yourself. And you're going to always be comparing yourself to the next because you are not putting in the work to love on the beautiful queen that you were born to be. Stop trying to look at other women and say, I want to be her. I want to be her. I want to be her. And go look in the mirror and say, I want to be her. She's the best one I want to be. I choose to be her. That's the best thing you could do, is to choose to be you. That's the best thing you could do, is commit to you. The best thing you can do is protect you. You got to look at yourself in your heart, queen, like a little bitty baby that needs protecting. And you got to stop putting that baby in the line of danger in these bad relationships because you want to be loved so fucking bad. And the more you are desperate for love, the more you're going to attract a demon that's going to feed off of that desperate energy. And when you look back on yourself, you're going to realize, damn, I was really thirsty. Stop being thirsty for these men, because these men ain't even got a drop of water to squeeze you. His semen ain't even got water in it. He's so full of sodas and milk and juice and sugar and gunk. His pipe clogged up. That's why he got to take all the medicine to even have sex with you. Because he won't even detox. But when you get back and you start detoxing, you get back to your throne, you get back to the goddess within, and you get back connected to the God within, and you tap into that Christ consciousness, the Jesus within, then what you will be doing is leading him back to God, because that's your job, is to lead him back to God. Not to the poisonous apple that they tried to make it like we did. When really, the apple represented consciousness. The apple represented higher consciousness. So moral of the story is Eve convinced this man in the Bible, because it's a metaphor, to bite off this apple, which was knowledge. Basically, so he couldn't be stupid. And guess what? Apparently, according to them, they bit the apple, but shit, they still stupid. So now, what I'm telling you, Eve, is to come back to this man with a better apple. Okay? Hand him an apple. But let that apple be full of knowledge. Let that apple be worth it. Let that apple be cleansed. Let that apple be secure within herself. Let that apple know her worth. Let that apple have boundaries. Let that apple stand up for herself. But most of all, let that apple help her to receive real, genuine love. Get up and get fine. Okay? Clean your house up. Go cook. Clean that damn refrigerator out. Clean the bathroom up. Wash them dirty ass clothes. Because you've been needing some clean panties. You done ran out. Okay? 2 weeks ago. Go wash your clothes. Go clean your house. Restock up your refrigerator. I don't care if you ain't got a lot of money. I don't care if you got $10. Do what you can with what you got. That's the beauty in a woman, is that we work with what we got. And stop letting these men come in your life. And that's another thing before I get off of here. Stop letting these men come into your life, especially with men who think they got more than you. Because I forgot to hit this. I have been with men who thought they had more than me. He might have had more than me physically, but he didn't have more than me spiritually. He damn sure didn't have more than me when it came to my heart, because he was heartless. And because he had money, he looked down upon me. Because he had money, he thought, oh, her little fine ass don't want nothing but money. She'll go there. Because he had money, he thought he could hold that over my head and use that against me. Because he had money, he thought that was everything. But he just didn't know that he was dealing with a woman who came from nothing. And everything that she has in her life, she built brick by brick, one by one. She got out the mud. I guess you can say she's self-made. Men can't stand a self-made woman. Well, boys can't. Real men love a self-made woman because he sees that as a challenge to help him step up. But a weak man will get offended and intimidated by a self-made woman. And he just didn't know how self-made I was. He thought that he was going to come in and make me. But I was already made by God and myself. And so we hadn't had plenty of nights, plenty of fun. We went out, we partied, we drank, we sexed, we did it all. But when that time came to an end, when God showed me to walk away, it's time to walk away from this nigga. I had to walk away. It didn't matter his status. It didn't matter how good it was. It didn't matter how good he ate it. It didn't matter. Moral of the story is God had to show him that he wasn't the prize. I was. And when I chose to get up, gather my dignity, and walked my little fine ass away, and I ain't looked back, and I blocked him on everything, cut him off, blocked his ass. Now he got to watch me from a fake Facebook page. Now it's 4 years later, you still stuck on me. They ain't gonna never admit it, but that's what happened when you're that girl. Men try to break you down because they can't meet you up there. And a lot of y'all need to go watch. It's a video that I'm gonna try to share in this group. Pay attention. Y'all need to start watching the Animal Planet. Back in the day, the men used to watch the Animal Planet, and that's how you learn men. That's a key. That's a nugget right there, women. If you want to learn a man, go watch the Animal Planet. Start tuning in to how these animals operate. Pay attention to how the masculine animal acts towards the feminine animal. Pay attention to how they operate in the jungle. Watch bird videos. Watch how male birds have to literally do a dance, clean up their nest, make sure they pad is squeaky clean, not a twig in sight, just so they can attract a real female bird. And the female flies on the limb and she observes to see if he's clean enough, if he's respectful enough, if he's worthy of her coming down off of her limb to let him mate with her. And if she don't feel that he's worthy, she flies away from the limb and he never gets to mate with her. Women, you got to act like that. You got to fly on that limb and look down at his ass. See how clean his pad is. When you go over to these niggas' houses, is their house clean? Do they even have a house to clean? Half of them don't. But if they do, is it clean? When you go in the bathroom, what the bathroom say? What that closet say? Because all of this stuff is a reflection of him. It's what he carries inside of him. So if you accept a nasty man in the beginning and you see he's nasty, Don't get surprised when he get nastier over time because you dismiss the red flags. Pay attention when men see you as a meal ticket. Pay attention to when a man ain't got no car or no job or he's struggling and he needs you and you not. Don't, oh yeah, he'll tell you anything. Oh, you the most beautiful girl in the world. Oh, baby, he'll suck you till he suck you dry. He'll suck your ass like a plum because he knows he has nowhere else to go and he's a hobosexual. So he'll basically have sex just to have somewhere to stay because they that desperate. These men are desperate, but what they doing is they flipping the script on you to make you think you're desperate. And some of us are, unfortunately. We need to heal that so that they can stop trying to play it, that desperate card on you. And next time a man say, well, you ain't gonna never have nobody, you gonna always be by yourself, you look his ass dead in the eyes and say, I'm happy by myself, actually. I love my own company. And I'm single by choice. But don't get it twisted. I can have any man that I want. If I want. I just choose to be single. And walk your fine ass away looking how you look. Okay, baby. Leave that fine memory in his brain sizzling. Leave his ass in the skillet like sizzling. Let him feel the burn. Because he the one wanted to come in your kitchen. So some of these men got to get burned. I'm sorry. And a lot of them, they got burned sexually. Unfortunately. And that's why I'm telling y'all, clean. Because a lot of the men that you trying to pursue or that's trying to pursue you, he burning. He got a spiritual STD. He got a physical STD. Half of them got felonies and cell cases. They can't even go to the goddamn doctor's office if they want to. So they out here just having sex freely without condoms, sleeping with all these women, and passing out STDs, real STDs. So this is why the best protection that a woman can have in 2026 is abstinence. Clink, boo. I know she jumping. Oh, 7, what I'm gonna do? The pearl jumping. Don't you got a shower head? Go in there and turn that hot water on. Lift that goddamn. You girl, you better go in there and do what you got to do. Okay? But you better get that off of you. But don't go and be trying to rush and get it off on you and sleeping with the wrong and keep casting your pearl before swine. No, man. Go clean your wound. Clean your kitty. Stop letting these niggas nut in you. Stop letting them trying to trap you. Because a lot of these homosexuals, if you don't be careful, they'll trap you, get you pregnant just so you can stay with them, just so they can always have somewhere to stay. Be careful with that. They look at you and they see how fine and pretty you is. See you got a nice place to stay, got a nice car, you will go to work, and you don't mind taking care of a nigga. Yeah, he'll nut in you all day to get you pregnant. It's called a trap. Stop letting these niggas lay up and just release off up in you. And they ain't doing nothing but releasing their demons. They releasing the demons that they done accumulated from other women, plus the demons they already had. And they just pushing it right all off up inside of your precious self. And you just letting them because you want to be in love with somebody. So ask yourself, is it love or is it salt or is it sugar? Is it wheat or is it tare? You need to know the difference because they all look the same. Is it organic or is it genetically modified? Is it what they said? Bioengineered. We're dealing with a bunch of bioengineered men. Where's the real men at? Let's get back to it. I'm done. So go ahead and find me something to eat. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. Stay beautiful and stay you. Stay focused.